stop. Don't scroll. Don't skip. Because what I'm about to tell you is something most people go their entire lives without realizing. Right now, at this very second, you are standing on a rock that is spinning through space at over 1,600 kilometers per hour, faster than a commercial airplane, faster than a bullet, faster than the speed of sound. And yet you feel absolutely nothing. No wind, no shaking, no sense of movement at all. Your coffee isn't spilling. The pictures on your walls aren't rattling. You feel completely, perfectly still. But what if the spinning stopped? Not slowly, not over millions of years. Instantly, right now, in the next 8 minutes, I'm going to walk you through exactly what would happen. Second by second, disaster by disaster. And I promise you, by the end of this video, you will never look at the ground beneath your feet the same way again. Let's begin. Section 1. The spin you never feel. Visual. Animation. Earth rotating with speed lines. A tiny human figure stands on the equator. Hair perfectly still. Text overlay. 1,670 km/h. Cut to. Inside a smoothly flying airplane. A glass of water sitting perfectly still on a tray. Before we get to the catastrophe, you need to understand something strange. Something that makes this whole scenario so hard to imagine. Why don't we feel it? Our planet makes one full rotation every 24 hours. That spin is the only reason we have day and night. The only reason the sun rises and sets. Without it, half the world would be in permanent noon. The other half, permanent midnight, forever. At the equator, the surface is moving at 1,670 km/h, faster than the speed of sound. You, your house, the oceans, the mountains, the air, all of it is moving together at that exact speed, right now, in this moment. And because everything is moving together at a constant rate, there's nothing to feel, no friction, no resistance, no wind. It's exactly like sitting inside a smooth airplane at cruising altitude. Inside the cabin, everything feels perfectly still. Your coffee doesn't move. You don't get pushed back in your seat. But the moment that airplane hits turbulence, the moment something changes, you feel everything. Now imagine the entire planet hits turbulence, all at once. That's what an instant stop would be. And the physics of what happens next is almost too brutal to describe.
Section 2. The moment everything stops. Visual. Dramatic slow-motion CGI. A city skyline. Then the ground freezes. Buildings keep bending forward. Cars launch sideways. Glass shatters outward. A shockwave tears through streets. Dust and debris blur the frame. Okay, the planet stops. Right now, zero warning. The ground freezes instantly. But here's the problem. You don't. There's a law of physics called inertia. It says, objects in motion stay in motion unless something stops them. The ground stopped, but nothing stopped you. You and everything around you would keep flying eastward at 1,600 plus km/h. Not a shove, not a stumble, a full-speed ejection from the surface of the planet. Every person, every building, every car, every tree, anything not bolted into the core of the Earth would be launched eastward at supersonic speed. Skyscrapers would shear off their foundations. Not fall, shear. Snap sideways like dry twigs. Vehicles would become missiles. Mountains would be sandblasted into rubble by flying debris. The winds alone, just from the air still moving while the ground stopped, would be stronger than any hurricane ever recorded in human history. And that's just the land. The oceans are so much worse.
In Section 3. The oceans turn into tsunamis. Visual. Satellite view of Earth, the sky. Oceans surge off coastlines. In slow motion. Massive walls of dark water. Rushing over continents. A time-lapse of sea levels rising hundreds of meters. Cities vanish silently beneath white foam. The oceans cover 71% of this planet. Right now, all that water, trillions upon trillions of tons of it, is spinning with the Earth. When the planet stops, the water doesn't get that memo. The oceans keep going.